Nobody's talking about this, but the whole Blizzard lawsuit where they were accused of all kinds of degenerate behavior, all that old as fuck controversy where a ton of Me Too women came out and accused plenty of Blizzard employees of sexual harassment and all of that garbage. Turns out that all of that is a bunch of false accusations. What do you know, guys? Women were lying again. What a fucking surprise, right? So this post made by this guy with the name Bumbadumb reads as follows. In case you didn't know, all of the allegations of sexual misconduct, abuse, harassment, and frat boy culture was entirely fake, and the state of California even admitted that there was no evidence substantiating any of the claims. The entire controversy around Blizzard was set up by California to stop hiring white men using Me Too allegations to strong-arm them. What a fucking surprise. What a fucking surprise. This is blatant discrimination against males and whites. Why are white countries tolerating this shit? Why? Exactly why? You're weak as fuck. You're the laugh stock of the fucking world, white countries. What the fuck is wrong with you, motherfuckers? You need to stand up and fight this shit. You need to revolt, motherfuckers. What the fuck are you doing? I don't see a future for the white race when you behave like these clowns. I don't see it. Your fucking ancestors will be ashamed of you clowns. You need to wake the fuck up and fight this shit. What the fuck is this? You disappoint me. Some of these accusations were so bizarre and insane that they included theft and consumption of breast milk during work hours. My man, if you couldn't tell that fucking shit was made up garbage, the moment you listen to that outlandish motherfucking claim, you have low IQ. You're an NPC. A quote-unquote rape room. Named after Bill Cosby. Do you honestly believe that an established company like Blizzard is going to have a rape room? And I remember the overreaction, and even Asmongold. Right now, he's on board with this shit. He knows this shit was fake. But back then, he was acting all outraged. Oh, just Blizzard are bad guys. He was riding this fucking train. He's a fucking hypocrite. Because I know it. I know he was riding this fucking train. He was raiding this fucking controversy, and he was validating all of this shit. Now it's false. Now he doesn't believe it. Why do you even need to wait all of these stupid years to know that Blizzard obviously never had a fucking rape room? This is fucking stupid. Sexual harassment to the point of an employee ending her own life. Fuck you. Fuck you. You know what people end up doing that? Males. And you know what type of males? Males that are falsely accused by you fucking harpies. Males that are falsely accused by you motherfucking harpies are the ones that end up ending their own lives. Like Alec Holoka. So Quinn, that fucking harpy, evil piece of shit, made false allegations toward this guy, and he ended up ending his own life. Recently here in Mexico, a professor was falsely accused of the same, of sexual misconduct. And guess what happened? The poor guy ended up killing himself because he knows this was going to be the end of his fucking career. Many men have done this. This is why I support Miskiff, by the way. This is why. And he said so himself. I was considering ending my own life. This system doesn't work for men anymore. And this is why I am completely disgusted by the behavior of white males. This is why I am completely disgusted and disappointed, because you are the ones tolerating this behavior. You are the ones that are allowing white women to get away with this shit. You are the ones. You need to stop simping. You need to put your women in their place. You need to. Otherwise, there is no future for white civilization and for the white race. There is none. All of these claims were essentially a theater performance over the fact that only 1 in 5 of Blizzard employees were women. What do you know? What do you know? It was all about these social quotas. This parity, equality, fake equality, because they demand that everyone has to have women in their fucking teams, in their fucking corporations, in their enterprises, in their jobs. As a result, Blizzard agreed to pay roughly 18 million in fines to set up HR hiring practices that will discriminate against white Men, internal messages between California Civil Rights Division officials showed that the entire thing was a ploy to send a message to the industry to literally ruin video games. It was so fucking fake that Bragg and Kotick literally paid their own employees to stage a walkout. After Blizzard capitulated and announced it will discriminate in its hiring, the state walked back from a $1 billion lawsuit to a $55 million settlement and announced that all the allegations were false. By 2021, Kish had perfected the shakedown model and picked a new target, Activision Blizzard, a video game giant that owns titles like World of Warcraft and Call of Duty. The CRD sued the company, alleging, among other things, that it had discriminated against female employees and cultivated a frat boy culture. What the fuck is wrong with having frat boy culture in fucking male spaces, you fucking harpy? Like Asmongold says, go back to the fucking swamp, you fucking witch. According to a criminal referral that we obtained, which was filed by a group tied to former Activision CEO Robert Kotick, the pretext for the department's action was an early federal complaint which concluded that charging Activision would send a message to the industry as a whole. Either you bend the knee to the feminist tyranny, motherfuckers, or you're going to be in jail. How about that equality, you stupid males? And white males tolerate this shit. Fucking clowns. The original class action suit included just 10 of Activision's more than 9,000 employees. The complaint claimed, among other things, that only about 20% of the company's employees were female, that some of its employees riffed about their sexual encounters, and that a female employee had committed suicide, potentially in connection with an alleged relationship with a supervisor. Fake news, by the way. Fake fucking news. Activision initially tried to place the CRD. Kotick reportedly pledged to add resources to ensure that Activision Blizzard's hiring practices are more diverse. DEI hiring, by the way. The company's then president, J. Allen Bragg, said that he disdained bro culture and had spent his career fighting against it. Get the fuck out of gaming, clown. You're homosexual.
Why are you gay?
Activision apparently even offered paid time off to workers who wanted to participate in a staged walkout. Eventually, Kish scaled back his demands. In December 2023, Activision settled for $55 million. In the settlement agreement, the state conceded that no court or any independent investigation has substantiated allegations of systemic harassment. They were basically all motherfucking lies. But the company likely signed the deal to make the lawsuit go away. The government had not proved its case, but still managed to shake down its mark for tens of millions of dollars. So they basically scammed Blizzard. And maybe it's fair because Blizzard is scamming his fucking gamers, right? Its consumers. But that's not the topic right here. The topic is that all of this shit was fucking lies. And nobody's talking about this. Nobody. No fucking body. Women keep lying constantly destroying men's lives with false allegations, false accusations. They can even get away with lying about a whole fucking company. Oh, Blizzard had a rape room. Motherfucker, how can you even believe that shit? How can you believe that shit? You are a fucking clown if you believe that shit. And this is the problem with white men. Fucking simps. You need to stop simping, clowns. You need to start seeing, you need to realize that your women are your fucking enemies. That's basically it. Stop blaming everyone else. First, you need to take control of your women. You need to fight against this garbage. You're the laughing stock of the world, my guys. You are. All of the problems of white countries and of Western civilization can be traced back to white women and white men simping. That's all I have to say about this. All of this shit was a bunch of fucking lies. What a surprise. Women lying again. And the system made by simps to privilege women, the tyranny of feminism wins again. Because white males are unable to control their women.
Not this time. It's totally made up. Pure fiction.
It's fiction. It's fiction. We made it up. We made this one up. It's a made-up tale. It's a total fabrication. It never happened. It never happened. This one was invented by a writer. Not this time. It never happened. It's false. It never happened. It's a fake. It's fiction. It's an urban legend that never happened. No way. We got you. Not a chance. Not this time. It never happened.